guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot Reading from the Heart. Thanks so much for joining me. I haven't been on, I know, for practically, I guess, 3 weeks I haven't been on for. Let me just quickly let you know, because I had a lot of people emailing me and saying, Carol, where are you? Are you okay? What's happened? You haven't been on. I've been ill, unfortunately. Recovered now, virtually completely, but it started about 10 days before my birthday, which was the 18th of November. And I had gone to a really important meeting in the city centre. And there was a group of us talking. And I remember one of my colleagues said to me, you know, are you okay in that seat? Well, can I call them a colleague? A collaborator, let's put it that way. One of my collaborators said to me at this meeting, are you okay in that seat? And I was quite squashed, I remember, around the table. And I think I just didn't want to cause a fuss. So basically I said, yeah, I'm fine. And I remember turning my body, the upper half of my body around, and my legs stayed like this. No. My torso and everything stays straight like this, and then my legs turned around, my hips turned around, my waist turned around. I think I must have kind of, pulled a nerve then, because when I got back on the Wednesday, I was fine. I was getting on with my clients, my work, blah, blah, blah. I was recording. I remember recording some stuff for YouTube on that Wednesday for the week going out. I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but I knew certainly I was working with some private clients on that afternoon, that evening, and everything was fine. Then Thursday morning, got up, washed, dressed, I was absolutely fine. Started recording my videos. I was really happy doing my clients. Just felt, I feel really good today. And then by 12 o'clock, I got up to make myself some lunch, take a break, just felt this heat go up my back, and I thought, what is this? And then suddenly, bam, in the split second, just this terrible pain, this really, really, really awful pain happened. It was terrible, and I couldn't stand. And then every time I tried to, then I would just get these terrible spasms of the nerve. I wouldn't wish sciatica on anyone. It's one of the worst things that anybody can ever suffer. It's horrible. I used to suffer it years ago, but I hadn't suffered it in years, and then suddenly, bam, I think it's because I sat in the wrong position. So, but before that, I'd been bitten on as I was walking down the road, being bitten on my leg because I was wearing some sort of crop trousers, and I must have got bitten by an insect or something because my leg blew up. And then I had the sciatica, and what happened was my twin sister and her family had to take me back to their house to look after me because I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything for myself. I had to virtually go 2 days because I work for myself, so I work from home. My twin sister both my brother-in-law and my twin sister are managers at the OU, so they work outside of the home. And it started on the Thursday, and then I had to kind of wait until the Friday evening until they could collect me. I mean, I was still getting on with stuff, but I couldn't move. I couldn't, even getting into the shower was really, really painful. And then they looked after me. And it was only when it was coming up to my birthday that I was starting to recover. I was starting to feel a little bit better, just a little bit, because I've taken a lot of painkillers and stuff like that. But what I realised is that I had as well then, because I couldn't do anything, then suddenly I had a backlog of clients. A lot of year aheads as well, because as you know, I'm doing year aheads at the moment. A lot of people ordered those year aheads. And I got ill, and I couldn't do the clients. I couldn't work on them. I was in terrible pain. I think on some of the videos that I recorded that you heard for YouTube, I was recording them from my sister's place. I had to make this makeshift chair for me with this big pillow at the back. Some people could hear me wincing in pain on those videos because I was in terrible pain. I mean, it was just terrible. So I just really wanted to come and apologise for not being on for the last few weeks. And then I got the flu. After the sciatica was starting to clear up, then I got flu. So I was like, okay, all right. I haven't been ill I'll be honest with you, I very, very rarely get ill. Very rarely do I get ill. Very, very rarely. I'm usually, considering that I don't go gym, and I should go to the gym because I've got gym membership and stuff, I don't really get that ill. But those illnesses just boom, 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 one after the other, just knock me for six. So I haven't been on, number one, because of the illnesses, and number two, because the illnesses left me with a whole heap of clients that I couldn't do, that I had to catch up on. My year aheads, everything had to be out. People paid money for this stuff and it had to be out at a certain time. You know, everything was kind of, oh man, I've got all of this to do now. But finally, I'm finally getting back on track now. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Getting back on track, and things are looking good again with me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot happier. I'm feeling more in control now. So yeah, I know that I spent 6 minutes explaining, and you can always fast forward it and stuff if you don't care, which is fine. I don't mind. You come for the reading, that's fair enough. But I just wanted to put out this kind of blanket message to everyone why I hadn't been on my YouTube channel for 3 weeks, because I've been so poorly, and also because I had to try and I've not been on recently at all because I've been doing the year aheads and I just haven't had time. I'm still doing year aheads at the moment, but finally I'm getting down on the number, so I'm finally able to kind of sneak a few hours in to get YouTube stuff done. So the readings are going to be this week from the 7th to the 13th of December, so from Saturday the 7th to December the 13th, which is Friday the 13th. I'm not really that superstitious like that. Sorry if some of you guys are. But yeah, we're going to be doing the reading from that date. I just wanted to come and say hi, guys. I missed you terribly. To all of you guys that emailed me and messaged me to see where I was, and you know, there were genuinely a lot of you, and you know, saying, you know, I hope you haven't given up the channel, and you know, it really touched my heart, because it was at that point as well that I realised just how important this channel is to a lot of people. We don't get the most views, of course I don't. There are readers out there that are getting 100,000 views per video. Fair play to them, good for them, God bless them, I wish them well. But what we do on here, I think, is just so special, from just the way that people come and say, oh my God, Carol, I hope you haven't given up the channel. It really, to be honest with you, it made me cry, because I just thought, my God, I haven't given up this channel. I know that even if it's just a few minutes every week, for whatever sign I'm reading for, that for some people that's invaluable, and it's giving them help, and it's assisting them, and it's helping them to improve their life and to make really important decisions going forward. So thank you so much for all of you guys that emailed to see where I was. I'm absolutely fine. God has really taken me through. My twin sister, my brother-in-law, amazing people. My little niece Ella as well, amazing. They just really took care of me. God carried me through. Honestly, I was in that much pain. It was terrible. It was really, oh man. But you know, when you come to the other, when you come out the other side of something, and you just like, oh, I got through that. I know some people suffer from worse illnesses and stuff, I'm just saying. But anyway, we're going to get on with the reading now. I'm really glad to be back. I'm really excited to show you as well some of the decks that I got for my birthday. So if you want to see some of those decks, I think that you're gonna need to go. Where should I put this bit? I think I'll put it after the intro, actually. I'm going to show you the cards that we're using for this week. So if you want to see some of the new decks that I got, it's funny because I actually bought, remember I got this Dark Mansion Tower a few months ago out of my own pocket, paid about 70 odd quid for this, and then my family got me the smaller deck. Brilliant, they got me this for my birthday, so I can't wait to use this small deck in the reading this week, and I'm going to show you some of the other decks that I got as well for my birthday that I'm going to be using this week for the reading. Alright, so without further ado, guys, I know it took a long time. You think, for fuck's sake, get on with it. If you don't like it, guys, just, you know, fast forward the intro. But yeah, love you guys loads, and look forward to doing your reading, and sit back and enjoy. We're just going to focus now on the cards. Love you. Mwah. See you soon. Hi guys, so I want you to see the decks that we're using this week. I think I'm using slightly less, actually. I love using different decks together just to see what repeats. For your weekly check-in that we always do, we use one of the newest decks that I've got for my birthday. Some of these, well actually no, all of these. These three I bought for myself. The Dark Mansion Tarot, where have I put that? Where did I put that? There it is. The Dark Mansion Tarot, that's the one that I thought there was something missing. That's the one that I'm using for the 10 card readings afterwards, the career and the finance. Let's push this up a little bit here. I just want to get a really kind of close-up look on the stuff this week. So these three I bought for myself. This one was bought for me. Modern Witch Tarot deck we're using. Incredible deck by Lisa Stirl. Is it usually Lisa Stirl? I think it is Lisa Stirl. And I tell you, this was like really inexpensive. That I paid something like, I think, $15.99 on Amazon, down from $21.99. And the cardstock on this is almost like you're buying an indie deck. It is a little bit glossy, but it's a really, really, really lovely deck. I'm probably going to do a new channel with reviews. Let me know, guys, if you want me to start up a review channel on tarot decks. This is a new deck as well that I purchased myself. This actually came only a few days ago. Indie deck by Isabella Rotman. This Might Hurt tarot deck. Probably my favourite deck alongside the Dark Mansion Tarot and my Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And this is also a new deck. Now, this is a mass-produced deck, but it started off, obviously, as an indie deck by Chris Ann. Now, I didn't manage to do the Kickstarter because I didn't know it was on Kickstarter. I don't really buy from Kickstarter. I didn't really back Kickstarter. I should do. I'm probably going to start doing that. It's something I thought I'd start doing in the new year. But also, I didn't know about this at all. Not until I saw it advertised on Amazon when I was looking through, and I thought, wow, that looks amazing. So, I actually got this from WH Smith in the UK, and this was £11.66, down from $16.99. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Cardstock, not that great. It's already started to fray on the side, screw shuffling, and that's over a course of a couple of days. I'm probably going to edge this deck anyway in green, because the indie deck is actually edged in green. This deck is, so I'm probably going to do that. Amazing. So we're using that for the weekly check-in. We're also going to use for your advice, your spiritual advice, another deck that I got for myself, which is the Everyday Witch Oracle. You know that I've got the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm using the Everyday Witch Oracle by Deborah Blake. Now, for your 10-card career and love reading, we're using my smaller, which my family gave me for my birthday, smaller Dark Mansion Tarot deck. And for your spiritual advice, we're using the Tea Leaf Fortune cards and also the Blessed Bee cards by Lucy Cavendish. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the reading. Okay, Cancerian, so let's have a look at your reading then. So this week you are showing us, and these two cards actually came out together, funnily enough. They came out together. Sorry about this scuffed edge. I only bought this deck last Friday and it's already done that. It's the Chris Ann. I tell you, who published it? Hey House, get your act together, please. It's terrible. Okay, so let's have a look. Who are you, Cancerians? You are the Nine of Swords. What are you worried about? You're worried about money. Ace of Coins. Those two cards came out together. You showed this being the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins is money. It's income, all right? It's getting money. It's receiving money. It's being given money. The Nine of Swords talks about being worried and anxious. So some of you guys, Cancerians, are looking like you're worried about receiving some money, getting money, having money, receiving money, having enough money. With that Ace of Coins. What's the reason for this? Because of the Knight of Cups energy. Possibly because you've got to give some gifts. It's Christmas time, isn't it? And the Knight of Cups is a giver of gifts. He's kind. He's generous. He's very, empathic and understanding. He wants to help. He wants to give to others. He wants to show his generosity and his love for people. So probably with that Knight of Cups, it's because of the fact that you're giving. You're wanting to give for Christmas. You're wanting to give gifts. You're wanting to show your appreciation. All of that type of thing, Cancerians. What is your goal for the week? Page of Wands energy. It's interesting with the pages because the pages are notoriously young energy. And if your goal is the Page of Wands, I think with the Page of Wands, it's all about being able to go out there and explore and do things. I think that what I'm seeing here so far, Cancerians, is I'm seeing people who feel extraordinarily limited by their circumstances. Because you want to go out and you want to be able to buy presents and buy this and buy that. And some of you guys, not all of you, this won't resonate with all of you, but some of you guys, you just can't do that. Some of you guys just don't have the funds that enable you to go out and kind of, buy stuff and shower family with presents and stuff, and you'd just like to be free. Page of Wands energy. You'd like to have, with the Page of Wands energy, that freedom to go out and explore and see what's out there, what you can buy, what you can purchase in order to give to others. Because the Page of Wands, remember when you're a child, you're free, and this child is free to go and explore whatever he pleases. What is it? What's the obstacle you have to overcome? The Four of Swords energy. So the Four of Swords is all about no action. It's all about, but this might be illness as well. Four of Swords can represent illness, feeling unwell. Again, you can see this woman is lying in a bed. She has her hand on her head. She doesn't look very well, and her hand on her stomach. So it might be the obstacle you need to overcome is that you're not well. Maybe with the Four of Swords, because swords are air energy, there's still just... And it's funny, because I've never really seen the Four of Swords like this. But the Four of Swords on this card reminds me of the Ten of Swords or the Nine of Swords. It just looks like somebody who is in absolute turmoil, contemplating, worrying, what am I going to do? The obstacle you need to overcome is what's going on inside your mind, basically. So the thing is, some of you Cancerians say, you know, my goal is just to be as free as a bird with the Page of Wands, to be able to go out by the end of the week and go and buy what I want. Go, you know, go out, look in the shops, do my window shopping, you know, pick up a few things. Just not have all of this hassle and this worry over money that I don't have. But the universe is saying, well, if you want to do that, that's fine. But the obstacle you'll need to overcome, Cancerians, is that there's a constant thinking about not having it. So it's how you surpass the fact that some of you guys don't have the money and you still go about your business and you still go and do your window shopping no matter what. Because this is the thing, the only way really to bring abundance in is just to try not to think about the circumstance, which is what some of you guys are doing there. What could you be accomplishing by the end of the week though? Somebody could be giving you something, generosity. Somebody could be giving you help. Somebody could be giving you support, and it's probably going to be a family member, because the Six of Cups is about family members, close family ties. If it's not a family member, Cancerians, it'll definitely be like a, you know, a close friend or something. But this is somebody within your close circle who will perform an act of generosity towards you. This person will probably help you out or give you a loan or give you something like that. What do you need to avoid? The Hanged Man. See, the Hanged Man is kind of sitting around, and it's an interesting one, but it's kind of settling for stuff. That's what the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man is a passive energy. So maybe you need to avoid just kind of sitting around and waiting for things to happen with the Hanged Man energy. Maybe you need to be more active. Some of you guys aren't being active as well within that Four of Swords. All you're doing is sitting back and worrying. Maybe if you want to make more money, you need to be more active, and you need to be more proactive when it comes to making money. You know, if it's all about being able to give gifts for Christmas and stuff like that, then maybe you need to get active and you need to really get thinking, how am I going to achieve this? What do you need to embrace? Oh, you've got another Four of Swords. You've got them in a line together as well. Look, you've got it there and you've got it there. I think what you need to embrace in this particular Four of Swords, it's very different, isn't it? It's interesting because in this particular Four of Swords, Cancerians, the picture for me is very different. What the picture says to me is that this person might be lying back on her laurels, but she doesn't look as concerned as this lady here, and she's ready to take action at any time. So I think that you need to embrace that you need to be ready to take action at any time. Especially in terms of making money, because you guys are worried about making money here. You're worried about getting money here. You're worried about having money, Cancerians. All right, with that Nine of Swords and the Ace of Coins. Because you want to be able to give gifts. Knight of Cups energy. You want to be able to give gifts and show generosity and show how much people mean to you. That type of thing with the Knight of Cups energy. And your goal is, with the Page of Wands energy, to go out there and explore. Perhaps your goal is to go out there and explore. Well, actually, it could be the other way around, actually, with that Page of Wands. And what it could be is that your goal, in light of everything, Cancerians, is to go out there and explore ways. So with the Page of Wands, you can explore anywhere. You can explore on the internet. You can explore in a shop. You can explore anywhere. But the goal would be to go out there and explore how you're going to be able to do this with the Page of Wands energy. So your goal is probably to be a little bit creative in that way. But the obstacle you need to overcome is the Four of Swords. You're allowing your mind to get in the way. So you're allowing the thoughts to block you. Here you're doing the right thing because you're saying, you know what? I am upset and worried about money. I don't have enough of it and I want to buy some gifts. I want to give some gifts to people that I really love. You know, and my goal is, you know what, I'm going to find a way to do it with the Page of Wands energy. But what stands in your way, and the obstacle you need to overcome, is the thoughts that are blocking you from doing this. All right? What you could be accomplishing, though, by the end of that week, Cancerians, is help. Help from family. Six of Cups, or help from a close friend. Avoid just sitting back on your laurels and waiting for things to happen. And embrace that at any one time, you know, you're going to have to get up and make things happen with this Four of Swords. Embrace that, because now you're not just doing this. You've actually got the knife and you're ready to take action. So embrace it at any one time. At any time between now and December the 25th, something's going to come up and you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to start kind of being really proactive in terms of making this money or finding a creative way to give gifts to those that you love. What is it that you, who can you turn to, or what advice or support can you look for with this? Oh my God, you've got the Knight of Cups again. If you need advice and support, go to somebody who's a friend, Knight of Cups. Go to somebody who loves you, somebody who appreciates you, somebody who cares about you, somebody who is able to help you and offer you support with the Knight of Cups. It's interesting, you got 2 Knight of Cups and 2 Four of Swords in the reading. But this time you want to be this Knight of Cups giving to others, but maybe if you need support, you need to go to somebody who can give to you. Maybe it will be this person who's a part of the 6 of Cups, the family. Maybe it'll be a part of the, this person is a part of the family or the friendship who's going to offer you some form of help or support, Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for you guys. We're going to use the Witch's Oracle. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Cancerians, please? What is the advice that you have for Cancerians on this reading, please? For the week 7th to the 13th of December 2019. So the advice, Cancerians, is... So look, I think that's the one card. Follow your dreams. And it's interesting because the Knight of Cups here follows the dream. That's really interesting. Because that's what the Knight of Cups does there. But the dream really is of the Page of Wands. Now your dream is to go and, with that Page of Wands, to go and find a way anyway to make this money, regardless. Because that's what the Page of Wands would do. He's a wand character. He doesn't let money stand in his way. He's got his creative ideas. He's got his vision, and that's what he follows. He follows his passion. He follows his intuition, because wands indicate intuition. And that's what you want to do there. You say, you know what, I don't care. My goal is anyway to, to find a creative way maybe that I can give to people. So it might be with the Page of Wands, my goal is to make presents, for example. Because the Page of Wands, just like the Page of Coins in a way, I guess, deals in things like arts and crafts. So if I can't afford to buy stuff, if I'm worrying about money, then maybe my goal is with this Page of Wands to actually, to go out there and explore creative ways that I can, that I can fulfill this Knight of Cups, that I can give to people. But again, you're letting these worries get in the way with the 9 of Swords, with the 4 of Swords. That's the obstacle you need to overcome. It's the headache, it's the mental fears, it's the mental blockages that you're allowing that. And actually that 4 of Swords, in that 4 of Swords there, Cancer, what's actually happening here is that on the one hand, you're getting really optimistic with that Page of Wands and you're saying, okay, well, I don't have the money, but I could make stuff. I could get creative with this Page of Wands, because that's what wands and wands, coins, and all of the pages. In fact, the Page of Swords is an fresh ideas person. Page of Cups deals in things like poetry, writing, drawing. Page of Wands, again, another creative card, deals in kind of, being really creative, and again, likes to draw and likes to write as well with the Page of Wands energy. He likes arts and crafts, and so does the Page of Coins, loves arts and crafts, things like that, making things, but also very action orientated is the Page of Wands, so likes to make things happen, isn't afraid to do that, isn't even afraid to busk on a side corner if it means it's going to make some money. All right, so this is somebody who's exploring their own creativity, and that's your goal. But what you're doing, Cancerians, is you're allowing that 4 of Swords to get in the way. You're allowing those ideas, like, it could be with the 4 of Swords, you've got these ideas going on, Cancerians, like, oh man, but what if they don't like it? But what if they think the present's cheap? But what if they don't, what if they were expecting a pair of, it could be your children. What if my children were expecting a pair of, trainers or sneakers, whatever they are, whatever the, the trendy ones are these days, and I just give them a pair of, I don't know, made socks, because you could do that with Page of Wands. Your goal might be, well, I'll make stuff for them. I'll find creative ways to, to give to my family this Christmas. But that headspace of yours, that's what you need to overcome. It's the ideas, oh man, they're not going to like it. They're going to think I'm cheap. They're going to think, oh my God, she's made me a pair of socks or made me a pair of gloves. What are they going to think? All you're thinking about is what they're going to think. But you need to overcome that obstacle, okay? Sometimes we don't have the money to do shit, and sometimes we've got to get creative. It's just the way of the world. If this is resonating with you, Cancerians, it's just the way that it is sometimes. And sometimes when God gives you lemons, you just got to make lemonade. Simple as that. Sometimes you've just got to make freaking lemonade. All right? Follow your heart. If your heart says, Page of Wands, get creative because I don't have the money this Christmas to do this, that and the other, then do it. Follow your heart, follow your dreams and follow your intuition. Don't be afraid to do that because you're the only one that's holding you back with the negative thoughts. You know, what you could be accomplishing as well with that Six of Cups is, if this is you giving the present to this person here, they might just be very thankful for it. So you could be accomplishing appreciation and thanks with that Six of Cups as well for what you've given, you know. Don't be so hard on yourself, Cancerians, okay? Life is life, and I'm sure that whatever it is that you give will be very, very, very appreciated. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm going to come back with your work and your love reading. The Nine of Coins, this is quite nice. So this is personal security. This is financial gain as well with the Nine of Coins energy. But also the Nine of Coins is where you're feeling particularly secure and stable within the work that you do with the Nine of Coins energy. That's how I read the Nine of Coins. It's all about feeling secure and stable with the Nine of Coins energy. Financial gain, as I've said, getting money, gaining money, Nine of Coins energy. Ace of Cups, nice energy. I think some of you guys are probably gaining a new opportunity in work between the 7th and the 13th of December 2019. Nine of Wands, you've got 2 nines. So 2 nines flanking that ace. 2 nines. Nines are all about nearing completion. So some of you guys are nearing completion probably in terms of a contract, possibly with those 2 nines. And now the Ace of Cups, there's something new on the horizon. So some of you guys, it could also be that you're nearing completing a completion of a contract in terms of work. Contract's nearly up probably, and now it's time to start looking for something new, or something new is coming in with the Ace of Cups energy. The Eight of Coins, often this shows up. It could be, you know, studying a workshop, for example, with the Eight of Coins energy. You might be studying something new. You might be working towards improving your skills with the Eight of Coins energy. But this is also kind of, this is making money as well when you get the Eight of Coins. Because what you're doing is you're selling your services for money with the Eight of Coins energy showing there. Three of Swords. There's some disappointment happening here though. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is disappointment, or Three of Swords is having to make a painful decision. Some of you guys are having to make a painful decision about a job, or you're experiencing some difficulties within a job with that Eight of Coins energy showing here. If you've been selling your services, like running your own business, Cancerians, it might be that you're finding it a little bit of a challenge. There's been some difficulty here with the Three of Swords energy showing here. Justice energy. So I feel that this is kind of a big decision for some of you guys that needs to be made. Justice and temperance. Okay, so this is balance being restored. I often see justice as restoration. The restoration, justice energy. Temperance energy can be balance, the restoration of balance. Or this could be making a decision. Do I continue to try and make something work with the temperance energy showing here? Let's have a look at the next one. Three of Coins energy. I get the impression here that some of you guys have been slowly trying to work on a new project here. Justice energy though, justice is interesting because I don't think it's a decision here with this justice energy showing here. I think with justice is that balance and order are being restored, because justice is order being restored. I know that it's it's an air element card, and this can be mental balance is being restored here. So, and it could actually be that. It could be that amidst all of this energy, whatever this is, especially in these two cards here, I think at the end, Cancerians, I do feel that mental balance is being restored here, because some of you guys with the temperance energy are slowly but surely working on new projects. It's almost like, especially if you're selling your services with the Eight of Coins energy and you're finding nobody's buying it, or your business isn't doing too great with that Eight of Coins and the Three of Swords, I think that balance is being restored because some of you guys are slowly but surely, you could be working with others on projects, to bring something to fruition, because the Three of Coins is all about working collaboratively with others to bring something to fruition. It's about planning ahead. Three of Coins energy. Five of Cups, though. There's some tiredness here with the Five of Cups energy showing here. Let's have a look at the next one. The Five of Swords. I think that you guys are feeling really tired of being defeated. Because the Five of Swords is competition and being defeated with the Five of Swords. What I'm getting here for work is very interesting. Because I'm just seeing a few different things. I'm going to move these cards slightly up here so that we have a more centralised view of the cards. But it is very interesting, Cancerians, for this work reading. Because I'm seeing a few themes running through the reading, to be perfectly honest with you. Number one, I feel that some of you guys with these two nines flanking that ace, that there are a couple of, there's a cycle coming to an end. So some of you guys have been working on contracting a job. It's up around the Christmas time period, probably before Christmas, starts. So maybe when people break up for Christmas or around the 20th or the 18th, I'm getting a 9 and 9 is 18 as well. So I'm getting around somewhere around the timing of the 18th of December. There are contracts that are coming to a close with those two nines. And with the Ace of Cups energy, this is all about new stuff is on the horizon now. It's a new beginning. It's time to start looking for some new work showing up here, okay? I do feel some of you guys, if you've been working hard, i.e. to make money, you've been selling services, that type of thing, there might have been some disappointment in that with the Three of Swords. You might have been facing competition with that, some pretty vigorous, aggressive competition. It is Christmas time. People slash their prices all over the place. Some of you guys, if you run your own business, you can't afford to slash your prices like other people do. And you have been in terms of the services that you've been selling, because this is about making money. You've been facing disappointment, Three of Swords energy. It's with a competitor, I think, with the Five of Swords energy. And they've been pretty competitive because they want the glory, they want all of the success. And I think that some of you guys are really tired of fighting with the Five of Swords energy. And even if this isn't competition, I feel that some of you guys, if you've run your own business or if you've been running your own business, Cancerians, with that Eight of Coins, trying to make money, I do feel that some of you guys will face some disappointment, and it looks like you're getting tired of fighting. Some of you guys probably even kind of considering closing down a business or something. But I do feel if that's the case, some of you guys with the Justice, you will decide, possibly with the Temperance energy, to give it one last try. All right, so you might decide, okay, what I'm going to try and do here is collaborate the Temperance energy. I'm going to try and collaborate with others, see what we can do, see if I can work with other people to try and bring, life back into this business, or to try and build something back up here, or to put plans into action for 2020. So some of you guys, even though I do feel that, because I think that this is something apart from this, all right? On the one hand, I see contracts coming to an end around the 18th of December, new beginnings on the horizon for 2020 with work. And with some of you guys, Cancerians, what I'm getting here is that, and also with that Nine of Wands, some of you guys really at the end of your tether concerning, the work that you do. There's been lots of disappointment with the Three of Swords energy. Some of you guys at the end of the tether, in terms of the work that you do, and deciding just to kind of just give the thing up, just to separate, just to let go, just to move on. Showing here, I do feel some of you guys here, I think if work has been very disappointing, especially if you're running your own business and you're trying to make money, Cancerians, some of you guys are going to get tired of fighting the battle to keep maybe a business afloat. But I do feel that some of you guys will make the decision with the Justice energy. Give it one more try to collaborate, maybe with a team of people who you can work on a few projects with. It might also be that you say, you know what, things haven't been going very well in work, my career, my business, more than anything here. But you know what, I've made a massive decision here that what I'm going to do is I'm going to collaborate Temperance energy. I'm going to join forces with this Temperance energy, possibly with somebody who has a lot of experience, somebody who's got a lot of, this is almost like a magician-like card, but somebody who's got a lot of, experience, somebody who's got a lot of ability, somebody who I can learn from, because you could be one of these two people in the background here, Cancerians, looking at this person who's really experienced, who's able to give you some really valuable advice. Very interesting reading so far. Let's have a look at what the advice is for your career. We're going to get the tea leaf cards out to have a look at what they're saying in terms of advice for career. So just bear with me. I'm going to get these kind of turned around the right way. Let's have a look. So Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Cancerians on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Cancerians on this reading? Show me in 3 cards, please. So, One. Oh, we've got 4 out. 4 came out together all at the same time. The advice is, Cancerians, for your career. The Rooster. So the Rooster says, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And maybe there's this person here, the 5 of Swords. Maybe this is the person that you need to try and steer away from. And then you've got the Axe, okay? Forces working against you. Sorry, guys, in terms of work. But you've got the Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic. So there is a new partnership on the horizon. So even though you've got forces working against you, I think whoever this 5 of Swords person is, this is the person that shows us. And some of you guys are really tired of this person here. This is why you've got problems going on in work as well. So if this is just an ordinary job, Cancerians, your work is really being affected by that 3 of Swords. Okay, and some of you guys with the 3 of Swords energy and that working card, you got some really painful decisions that you need to make concerning your job. Because I think that you're tired of somebody who's been causing you a hell of a lot of problems. A bully boy is the 5 of Swords. A gossip is the 5 of Swords. All right, a liar is the 5 of Swords. And you've got somebody who's possibly, for some of you Cancerians, been making your life a living hell. They've been gossiping about you. They've been talking behind your back. They've been putting the knife in. They've been trying to bring you down. They've been trying to make you subservient. They've been bullying you. So whoever that 5 of Swords person is, I think it's this person here, this arrogant, boastful person who you shouldn't really cross, okay, because I think that they're working against you. However, I do feel that there could be a new business partnership on the horizon. Let's have a look at the next one. But broken arrow, wish will not be granted, all right? So we'll see how that goes. Sorry, guys, but those are the cards that come out. Let me have a quick look at what's going on for money. For you guys, I haven't got round to doing the year aheads actually, have I, on the channel? I don't know whether I am this year or not, because I'm already doing a load for clients, so I don't really want to go onto YouTube and have to do them all again. Let's have a look at money then. What's going on for wealth for Cancerians? Universe Spirit, what's happening for wealth for Cancerians? What do you see happening for wealth for Cancerians? Show me in 3 cards, please. 7th to the 13th of December. So we've got 1. Pile. So what does the pile say? Time to get out of a situation. So if you're experiencing financial difficulty, it's time to get out of it. Give us the second one. Candle. You will be shown the way though, which is nice. And give me the third one, please, Universe, for finances for Cancerians. Vulture. The Vulture says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All right, so in terms of finances, some of you guys are feeling worried, depressed, anxious that someone is against you. All right, but it's time to get out of this situation now, Cancerians, in terms of your finances, and you are going to be shown the way. All right, with the candle. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm going to come back with the love reading. So for your love reading, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune can be like something suddenly happens. It is a card about karma and fate. Okay, a karmic energy is at play with the Wheel of Fortune. So something, when you get the wheel, something can suddenly happen out of the blue with the Wheel of Fortune energy showing here. The 2 of Wands energy. I think that something happens out of the blue with the Wheel of Fortune, and I think that with the 2 of Wands, you are going to be faced with a decision as to whether, you know, you want to go for it or you don't want to go for it with the 2 of Wands energy. The Judgment. You're definitely facing a judgment, a final decision. All right, you've got the decision card of the 2 of Wands, and you're going to have to make a decision. Sometimes the Judgment card can mean you're going to have to make a decision fast. But I do feel that there is, I don't know why these cards look so lopsided on the screen. It's really getting on my nerves now. They just look lopsided. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, so I feel that there's something happening out of the blue with this Wheel of Fortune energy, and I feel that with the 2 of Wands energy, you're going to be kind of stuck between I don't know whether it's being stuck between a rock and a hard place, but I certainly feel that you're going to be faced with, you know, you're going to be at a crossroads. I think that there's something happens out of the blue. You're kind of going to be at this crossroads with the 2 of Wands, and I think that you're going to be faced with the ultimate decision with the Judgment energy showing here. Let's have a look. Could also be somebody out of the blue, somebody from afar turns up out of the blue, because the Judgment energy is the resurrection. So when it comes to a love reading, this can be somebody who's coming out, somebody who's contacting you just like that. And the Two of Wands can be from a foreign place, like a far country. The Wheel of Fortune can be out of the blue, unexpected. Both cards are unexpected cards anyway, Wheel and the Judgment energy. So this could also be out of the blue. We have to see what shows up with the other cards. But out of the blue with the Wheel of Fortune, it might be that someone from another country, somebody who you haven't seen in a long time, someone who lives really far with this Two of Wands energy, just contacts you. It will be a telephone call with the Judgment energy. It will be a text message with the Judgment energy showing here. Let's have a look at the next one. I think this is actually somebody who's contacting you after a long time. I think there's somebody who's contacting you after a long, long time, Cancerians. The Two of Cups energy shows up here. The Emperor energy showing up here. So this is a relationship, and I think that this is someone that you had probably an established relationship with. I think that you may have been with this person for a long time. I think someone that you had a really established relationship with. I think that out of the blue with that Wheel of Fortune, they're going to be contacting you. I think this person might live abroad, or they might live really far from you at the moment. But I think this is someone that you were with for a long time who's coming back around you around the Christmas time period. Let's have a look at the next one showing up here. Ace of Coins. Now, Ace of Coins is either commitment or money, or this is kind of like investment. Let's have a look at the next one. The Justice energy here. Justice is all about righting a wrong. This could also be something to do with a legal situation. Maybe they're contacting you about money and a legal situation. Maybe money that they want through a legal situation, showing here with the Justice energy. Page of Wands though. Page of Wands is all about nice communication when you get the Page of Wands, or exploration. The Death. No, I think that this is at an end, because death can also mean that something is at an end. So I just get the feeling that there's no fun in this. I don't think that this is about fun at all with those two cards showing up here. No, I don't think that this is about fun at all. I don't, because I've got a Three of Swords here. Three of Swords is all about something that is very painful. Alright, there's no fun here. This could be very painful. I actually feel that this is someone that you were with for a long time. I think for some of you Cancerians, this could also be somebody that you were married to as well. I think it could be somebody, because there's a legal situation here I think somebody's trying to contact you about. That's why I think they're contacting you. I think and the Emperor energy is a married person as well. It's a husband. It's a husband. So this would be somebody who's been married. Okay, so I feel this is someone that you had an established relationship with the Emperor and the Two of Cups. This is a marriage partner, marriage partner, somebody that you had an established relationship with for a long time. I think out of the blue, they're going to contact you with that Judgment energy showing their Cancerians. And I feel with the Two of Wands, it might be that with the Two of Wands energy, they might be contacting you from another country or somewhere quite far away. I feel that they're contacting you about a legal situation to do with money. Ace of Coins in the Justice energy. This isn't about fun. They're not interested in getting back with you, Cancerians. This is nothing to do with fun whatsoever. And I feel that with the Three of Swords energy, this is to do with trying to probably clear a matter up, if anything, with this Three of Swords. But also this could be quite painful for you, especially if you were hoping that they were coming back to reconcile or something. I don't think this person is coming back to reconcile. I think that this person is coming because they want some money. They want money that they feel that they're owed. Showing here, because I've got you guys separated. It was an established relationship. I think that you separated a long time ago for some of you guys, but something I think was left open at the same time. I don't think that something was resolved here. All right, and they might also, with this Page of Wands and the Death energy, want to resolve though that Three of Swords, because this is communicating and this is resolution. So this person may want to resolve a problem that you had. Three of Swords energy. I still don't think it's romantic for some of you guys. I mean, it could be, who knows? Because, especially, I suppose, if this is talking, they want to talk, Page of Wands. They want to resolve a situation, resolve, like, the bad blood and the problems that you've had. It might be that they want to commit Ace of Coins energy showing here. They want to make a start with the Ace of Coins energy in trying to rectify a matter, maybe. Because justice is also to rectify. So it could be two things. It could be somebody who's coming back because they want to kind of sort out a legal situation about money with you, Cancerians. But on the other hand, when I look at this, this looks like out of the blue, from afar, you're contacted by somebody who you were in an established relationship with, but you separated with, okay? I feel that this person will either want to talk to you about money and a legal situation, and there'll be no love in the situation, there'll be no fun in this situation whatsoever. But it could also be that this person who, out of the blue, contacts you from afar, you've been in an established relationship, it might be that they contact you out of the blue, so this person contacts you from afar about trying to re-establish with the Emperor and the Two of Cups energy, especially with that Judgment being the card, you know, the resurrection. This might be with the Judgment and the Emperor and the Two of Cups. This person might be contacting you, you know, from afar, out of the blue, unexpectedly, because they want to re-establish themselves in the relationship with you here. All right, this person may want to talk about resolving the death energy, your differences of the Three of Swords energy, and what they want to do is establish, not just establish, but what they want to do is they want to invest in rectifying, or they want to commit to rectifying and putting this Three of Swords, these differences, they want to rectify these differences that both of you has suffered as well in the relationship. So it could work out, I guess, either way. Let's have a quick look at the love situation here and what the advice is on that, Cancerians. Let's have a look. So, Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Cancerians concerning love on this reading? What is the advice you have for Cancerians concerning love? Show me in 3 cards. 1, 2... Oh, we've got 3 there. Let's have a look. So the advice, Cancerians, for this reading is cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life in love. Flute, so disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay, and yoke, feeling tied down, all frustrated. I don't think that this is you. I think this is the person that comes to you. So for many of you guys, this person, I believe, will contact you. Judgment, i.e. Page of Wands, Judgment, out of the blue with the Wheel of Fortune, from afar. They're living very far away, and while they're going to be contacting you is because with the Judgment and the Emperor, they want to re-establish this relationship with you. They're going to want to commit to rectifying the hurt that they've caused in the relationship, and they're going to want to talk to you about, with that Page of Wands, resolving with the death energy the problems that you guys have had or the hurt that they caused you. But I feel that what you'll experience is someone who is dissatisfied with their life. That's why they're contacting you. All right. They've had disappointments with a friend or a lover. So they've probably, with that Three of Swords as well, there could have been a third party involved in the situation, third party getting in between your relationship. So there could have been a third party that got in between your relationship. Maybe that's why that's ended. And what this person now is wanting to re-establish this relationship is because they want to talk about resolving this situation here. So what you'll find with this person is not only are they dissatisfied with life, they've had disappointment, possibly if it was a third party situation, they've had disappointment with the person that they ran it off with, and they're feeling tied down or frustrated. Or, you know, they're in a relationship with someone else. Maybe this is the person that they left you for, Cancerians. And now they realise, shit, I should have stayed with Cancer because actually I feel really tied down by this person. It's up to you how you want to buy that, how you want to take that from them. But it just feels like to me, well, why not come back because you just know that this person's the one anyway, rather than it having to be because they're not getting on with whoever. Let's have a quick look at what the Witch's Oracle advice is. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have through the Witch's Oracle? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. We want the blessings. What is the blessings that you're establishing on Cancerians this week between the 7th and the 13th? What is the blessings that they're establishing? Okay, there's 2 cards that came out there. Let's have a look. A blessing for good men and fathers and a blessing for the waters. Okay, that's what's come up in the reading. All right, that is your reading, guys. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. You only have up until the 15th of December now to order the 2020 year ahead reading. Okay, after that, I'll be switching on to another reading for 2020 that you can order, you know, kind of all through the year, I guess. Also, if you'd like to order any of the other readings on the website, just click on the link below. All right, love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.